Ladies and gentlemen, we have massive breaking news. President Donald Trump's team is moving fast and they are actually giving us the details. The guy that shot yesterday at the two guardsmen in Washington, D.C. is a CIA asset. Do me a huge favor, smash that thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment. How are you celebrating Thanksgiving this year? And happy Thanksgiving. May the Lord bless you and your family. We're getting right into it. So the first thing that popped up late last night was from Lara Logan. Urgent. The CIA behind the murder of the two U.S. soldiers near the White House. Did they direct or orchestrate this act of war? Take a close look at the gunman's ID card below. ACC to this, he was a member of the Kandahar Strike Force, a CIA-backed paramilitary unit. That's his ID. Then this came out just moments after. New information of Afghan national Rahmullah Lakenwal, the suspect in the shooting of two National Guard members near the White House in Washington, D.C. Quote, the relative said Rahmullah arrived in the United States in September of 2021 after having served in the Afghan army for 10 years. Alongside United States Special Forces, he was stationed at a base in Kandahar for part of that time, the relative said. Kandahar was run by CIA. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. By the way, the two service members are alive but in critical condition. Pray for them. The spike in searches for this person's name in the hours before attack means the people who knew this was going to happen were searching to see if he had completed his task. A known CIA asset who was a trained member of a covert unit of assassins. Make no mistake, whether he came to the United States on a SIV visa or humanitarian parole, he has a sponsor, handler, and a detailed dossier. They know exactly who he is. The question is, who was he working for on this operation? So that's his ID. Check this out. And leading up to the shooting, people started around Washington, D.C., started Googling his name. Why were people in Washington, D.C. Googling his name? I spoke to a very good source. If you go back a couple months ago, right after Charlie Kirk's assassination, my source called me, said, Vlad, warn your audience. The deep state is working with Muslim extremists. We're about to see some attacks across the nation. This guy traveled from Washington State to Washington, D.C., yelled, Allahu Akbar, the infamous saying right before something goes boom, and shot at two service members right before Thanksgiving. And listen to this. When was Charlie Kirk assassinated? The day before we remember 9/11. When did this happen? The day before Thanksgiving. Pray for Christmas Eve. Pray for New Year's Eve. Pray for our country. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great Thanksgiving. God bless you. This is getting bad. Pray for our nation. We need the Lord Jesus Christ now more than ever. I love you.